from here, really simple. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, curl tailbone up. Exhale, round and contract. And keep pushing into your fingertips and knuckles as you do this. One more cycle, inhale. And exhale. Carefully release, bring your hands back, tabletop pose. And let's transition, downward facing dog. Walk your hands forward, make sure you have your block somewhere close at the top of the mat before you lift your hips up and back. And really don't worry about whether or not your heels touch the mat. You can bend your knees a lot, stretching long through your arms, long through your spine. And lean onto your left leg as you reach your right leg up towards the sky. Keep it straight and square, so it won't be going up as high as it would if you're bending your knee, and that's fine. Really working on strength here. And then carefully step that foot forward in between your palms to the top of the mat. Ground the back heel down at about a 45-degree angle, so you're coming up to your warrior one. So both hips and both shoulders are facing forward. Bending into that front knee, you should feel a big stretch through the front of your left thigh. Draw your navel in. If you'd like to take it a little further, press your hands together and shift your gaze up, little back bend. Let's draw our hands to the heart, look forward once more. Straighten your front leg and narrow your stance a little bit so you're not quite as wide. And you can bend just to grab a hold of your block. So we're going to bring right hand to the hip and hold on to your block in your left hand. As you inhale, reach your arm up towards the sky, and on the exhale, hinge forward and hold. Push into your heels. Inhale, come all the way up. We'll do that one more time. Exhale, hinge forward, and now go ahead and lower all the way down. So in your pyramid pose, depending on how the hamstrings are feeling this morning, you might stay up high on the block, or you might choose to lower your hands down towards the floor, relaxing your head towards your shin. And if you were lowered down like I am, come back up onto the fingertips and then back up on your block. You're going to bend into your front knee a little bit and just bring your block or your hands a few inches in front of your right foot for your standing splits. Squeezing that left leg up as high as it'll go. Take one more full deep breath here. Ragdoll fold at the top of the mat. Bend both knees, relax your upper body down, and roll all the way up to stand, inch by inch. Shrugging the shoulders down and away from your ears. Let's take a flow. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. You can bend your knees here. Halfway lift, flat back. Plank pose. Step your feet back and lower all the way down. Cobra, inhale, roll the shoulders back. Keep your elbows bent. Exhale, downward dog. Make sure you still have that block close by. We'll move to the second side. This time, go ahead and reach your left leg up to the sky, still keeping it straight and squared. Finding warrior one, left foot forward. Ground that back heel. You want your feet to be about hip width distance apart, maybe even wider if balance is feeling tricky this morning. So shoulders and hips facing forward. And even in the context of this practice, we have a few challenging poses. Can you connect to that intention and affirmation? I easily handle whatever comes my way. Palms together, shift your gaze up. And connect your hands to the heart. Straighten that front leg, bring your back foot in a couple inches. Grab a hold of your block in your right hand this time, left hand to your hip. Keep your hips squared. Inhale, stretch up tall. And exhale, just go parallel to the floor as if you were leaning on a table. Push into your heels, come all the way up. And this time we'll fold. So we'll lean it forward and then all the way down. Maybe keeping your hands on that block. Or maybe lowering fingers and head down towards the mat. I easily handle whatever comes my way.
I easily handle whatever comes my way. I easily.
If you are on your fingertips, start to lift up, hands on your block for standing splits. Bend into your front knee. Move the block forward, reach your right leg up. And you really need to squeeze into your glutes to get that leg up. Ragdoll fold at the top of the mat. Bend your knees generously and roll all the way up to stand. Let's take our flow. Inhale, arms rise. Last one here. Exhale, fold it down. Halfway lift, flat back. Plant the palms from plank, maybe chaturanga this time. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And let's go right away into our pigeon pose before we close our practice. Right leg rises. Maybe you open up the knee and the hip this time. And then bring your right knee behind your wrist. Stretch your back leg out and try to square off your hips so you're not leaning on one side more than the other. This is a good opportunity for you to put your block underneath your glute. Or you can simply fold on down, 5 breaths. Making this pose as passive as possible. So gravity is doing the work for you. See if you can relax your shoulders, your arms, your chest. And one more full deep breath. And slowly walk your hands back in. Downward dog. Make any little movements here that feel good. After that deep hip opener. We'll go check out the second side. Left leg rises. Bend your knee. Open up your hip. And bring your left knee behind your wrist. Square off your hip. So again, maybe you prop a block underneath that glute or that thigh, or you can simply fold on down. 5 breaths here once more. And let's come out. This is your last opportunity to go to your downward facing dog. Stretch everything out. Long through your arms. And bring your knees down. Take a seat in any way that is comfortable for you. Close your eyes. Bring your palms together at the front of your heart. And let's really anchor this intention for our day. I easily handle whatever comes my way.
I easily handle whatever comes my way.
Let's close with a big breath in through the nose and out the mouth. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis. If you've been doing the morning yoga movement challenge, I'm so proud of you for making it to